education is more in painting and drawing and things like that. To be honest, I went through a divorce and I needed to make money. And when you do what you love and you follow that spark, you are happy no matter what. Mental health is everything because we can't take care of anyone else if we're not taking care of ourselves first. We can't take care of our kids or our clients or our parents or our partners. I really just want people to be happy. I think it's a service industry and it's their home, it's not mine. And if I can give them a lovely sanctuary to live in, then my job is done.
Hello everyone, welcome to Creative Blueprints. Today I'm super excited and you will know more about the amazing work from Lizzie Pincoffs. Is Pincoffs?
Pincoffs.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so this is the first time that I meet with her. I met you through the amazing job site that you put in the Trivesa tour, and that was fantastic. I was like, this is just amazing. I have a lot of pictures of that job site, and for sure I will put something here. And if I can have access to that job site or any of your job sites, I mean, you have to check their Instagram, the website, and her portfolio is stunning. So welcome to Creative Blueprints, Lizzie.
Thank you. Thanks. Glad
Thank
to
you
be
so
here.
much. Yeah, thank you so much for accepting the invitation.
Yeah.
We have been planning like with everybody, like because we are always busy to plan and just to coordinate this interview. So I'm super happy to have you here. Of course, I want to start this conversation. If you can give us a little bit like an introduction about yourself.
Okay.
How many years of experience you have in the business, why you decided to be an interior designer, and yeah, just like a little bit more about yourself.
Okay.
Awesome.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I am a native Austinite, so I was born here. And I went away for college to a little small liberal arts college, and I studied studio art there. And so my education is more in painting and drawing and things like that. And then I moved to Houston, and when I had my babies, and I had never really been exposed to interior design. Growing up in Austin, there wasn't that much of it here. It was more of like a hippie town that was more mismatched and put together. But there was something about being in Houston and having access to these spaces and going into these homes that obviously had a master plan where I could see and understand it immediately. And from that point on, I was just completely obsessed. And I started working for a friend there who had just an incredible business, and she was so wonderful, and she hired me, and I worked for her for a while, and got to really learn the business side through her, and got exposure to the decorative center and all the different fabrics and everything there. And then opened my own business later that year, and I've now been in business 10 years.
Well, congratulations.
So, thank you.
It's a long time for own business.
Yeah.
So fantastic.
Thanks.
And what motivated you here in Austin to start your own company?
Well, it was actually, I've always enjoyed working. I flip-flop a lot between wanting to do this and then wanting to create a textile, wallpaper and fabric line and do artwork again. But to be honest, I went through a divorce and I needed to make money. And by the grace of God, I have this business to land on my feet in. And I just feel so lucky. I feel so fortunate to have it. I feel so fortunate to enjoy what I do and to work with the people I work with. And so really it was just a matter of I needed to support my kids.
That's amazing.
And start my own path as a single mom.
Well, that's amazing. It's
Yeah.
like you're a very nice example of a strong woman
Yeah.
that can inspire a lot of people and a lot of ladies that are starting their
Absolutely.
own business and
Yeah.
experiencing something like this. So congratulations
Thank
again.
you.
And just one more question. What is your happy place?
My happy place is, I love sitting at this window on a pretty day. But mostly my happy place is in Maine. Have you been to Maine ever?
No.
So it's the furthest northeast coast of the United States, and it is still really raw and untouched. And my grandparents started us going there in the summers when we were little, and that is where the air you breathe is so clean and it feels so good outside, and everything is just so fresh and crisp, and the flowers are incredible. And so there is a lot of, I think, East Coast design inspiration that I pull from there into my Texas roots.
Oh, wow.
Also. Yeah.
That's
so
great.
Maine is my happy place.
All right. Awesome. So as many of you know, and as you know, the dynamic is just that we have some questions here for you.
Okay.
So we'll begin some of them, and as much as lucky as you are, that will be the question that you will answer. All right?
Okay.
So are you ready for the question?
I'm ready.
All yours.
I feel like I should close my eyes. All right. Let's see. What do you look for when hiring new team members, and what qualities make a candidate stand out? Well, I've been, I've grown my business larger, and then I've scaled it back again lately. But what the thing that I look for the most is just a can-do attitude, and if they don't know the answer, they're going to figure it out as much as possible on their own, because I think there has to be like that hunger inside and that burning desire for design and inspiration, because I had that, and I know what that felt like, and that passion, and just that I'll learn, I'll do whatever I have to do, because you do have to be adaptable, and you have to be able to,
for sure.
change a room design, or change pillows all of a sudden, or pivot, because a floor plan doesn't work all of a sudden, or, pivot because a beam can't be moved, or there's so many, surprises, I think, through construction and design but there's always a creative solution. So I think just hard work, easygoing. I also just like to be around kind people.
Have you had, like, as I can understand, have you had like any other members of your team?
I have.
Okay.
Yes.
And now you have.
Now it's just me.
It's just you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might have to hire someone soon, but for now it's just me.
When do you think that is the moment to hire someone else to be part of your team?
When I start making mistakes, when I start missing little stuff because I'm too scattered, or when I'm not able to be present enough as a mom because I'm always thinking about work. Yeah, and I think more than anything, there's always this for designers or anyone creative, there is a whole business side to it, business component. There's a lot of computer work. I mean, really, the creativity is about 30%, 20% of what we do. And so I think the first person that I would really need to bring on would be more of like a business accounting order tracking, fabric ordering type of person. Yeah.
So when you feel that there is a lot of task on your plate and you're like, okay, I'm ready to hire someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you are like in the middle of interviews or when you are like deciding who will be that member of your team, what do you think that is like that difference of point of decision that is leading you to that candidate?
Energy.
All right.
It's a feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an artist, so it's so emotional for me, but and that's not always wise in business. But yeah, I mean, and also like I work at home. I have had an office before, but now I'm at home. So, you know, some days I need quiet and some days it just needs to be someone I think that I'm real comfortable around.
Yeah.
Because they're dealing with families, they're dealing with my clients. And I'm real close to my clients or grow close to them. So it's just a gentle, kind nature.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good to know. Attitude and energy.
Yep.
All right. Are you ready for the next one?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. If you had the chance to give advice to your 15-year-old self, what would you say? I would say 15. Let's see. My son is 15. I was a freshman in high school, and I would tell myself, keep doing artwork, because everybody says you can't make money doing creative things, but look at me now. I had no idea, and I really thought I have to be in the business world. I have to do a different path. I did not see how this creative spark inside of me could turn into a profitable business. And when you do what you love and you follow that spark, you are happy no matter what.
Do you continue painting?
I do.
Really?
Yes.
Do you have
Yes.
like anything that you paint by yourself? Is this paint by yourself?
No,
not
none
this
of
one?
this. I can show you something in a little bit. Yes.
Yeah.
I have a kind of the beginnings of a collection done to make into wallpaper and fabric, but I
Oh my God! Wow.
have I get paralyzed when it's time to make the move to producing it. So I have a lot of drawings done. I have a lot of stuff ready, but my favorite thing also, I like to gift clients like a rendering of their home. Or when I'm thinking through details, I like to draw the room. You know, I can do it on the computer, but there's something about sitting in the quiet and thinking through it as I'm drawing and painting the colors that helps me make decisions. So
That's amazing.
yeah.
Old school, but beautiful old school. Like
Very old school.
only people that is like very passionate about artwork
Yeah.
can do those kind of things, because
Yeah.
like the new generations are always like very digital, and that's amazing. I would
Yeah.
love to see some of those.
I will. I'll
and
show
I will
you.
put them here.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's amazing. All right. And have you considered like this lounge to paint some wallpaper or launch, I don't know, like a line by yourself or something like that?
Yes.
Are you planning to do that?
I would like to do that.
Oh my
That's my
gosh.
goal. I mean, that's my dream. But it's hard to, I think it's just going to take me some courage and some time to get it done.
Well,
Yeah.
we will be waiting for it.
Thank you. Okay.
All right. Are you ready for the next one?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Let's see. Do you think your designs tell something about you, the professionals behind the firm? How can you define your company style? I think my home tells something about me, for sure. Because my home is kind of like my personal laboratory where I can try out stuff and do what I really want.
We are now in your home, just
Yes,
for you guys
we're in
to
my
know.
home.
So I will add some like walk through your property because it's so beautiful.
This is actually a very boring corner of the home. You'll see later that it gets much more exciting.
I will add your little dog. That was so beautiful. So
but yes, I mean, I think that I love to work with anyone. I love to meet people where they are. I mean, what makes me happy about doing what I do is making my clients happy. And so I'm not tied to my style. I don't try to push my style on anyone really. What I try to do really is get to know them well enough to translate them into a space. And that for me it's always changing, and it's always a new challenge, and it's always evolving. And I really just want people to be happy. I think it's a service industry and it's their home, it's not mine. And if I can give them a lovely sanctuary to live in, then my job is done.
What do you think that when your clients are reaching you out and they took a look to your portfolio, they say, oh, I love this that I saw in your portfolio and I want to do this in my home. What do you think that is that feature that they talk about?
Color. Definitely bold colors. I am not afraid of colors. I think the more colors, the better. I do like to stay in a family of colors, like similar tones, like maybe all jewel tones. Or I'm doing a home in North Carolina right now, and it's very like primary colors, like a classic red, a classic yellow, a classic blue, a classic green. So as long as the colors are in the same family of tone, which is like shade, like pastels or saturated earthy tones or jewel tones, you can have a lot of fun. But yeah, I would say I'm known for a lot of mixing of like botanical patterns, a lot of art on top of patterns. It's all about the mix. It's traditionally rooted, colorful, bold.
Yeah, I remember a bedroom in the Trivesa tour. I will put a picture here. And it was a bedroom that at the end of the bed, it has like a cabinet or an accent in red. I was like, she's not scared about color.
Oh no.
Like at all. So that was like stunning and a stunning piece.
Thank you.
So how you lead your clients or feel confident about that they don't have to be scared about color? In all of this neutral world that everybody's going for timeless and neutral and
they're not. The people who want that won't probably hire me after seeing my website. But and I appreciate all the styles, but I think color evokes emotion. I think if you want to feel happy, you bring yellow into a room. If you want to feel calm, you bring, earthy, calm blues, like water shades, into a bedroom. I also tell people, just trust me. And if you can trust me, we'll get it up and you'll see it come together and it'll make sense. And if not, we can change it. Because paint is not that hard to change, and I've never had to change it. It's always been a win. So I think it's just I don't want to push people out of their comfort zone. I like to find out what colors they love and work within that.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's an interior designer is working for that reason, like just to try to be on their mind and just like discover the world that is inside of them. So that's very interesting. All right, so the next one.
Okay. Let's see. What role does sustainability play in your projects, and how do you incorporate eco-friendly practices into your work? Well, I mean, I'm definitely not like a green designer, but I will say if you buy the good pieces, and I prefer to source like antiques for wood furniture pieces, because they don't make anything now like they used to. I think that by hiring a designer, you eliminate so much waste, because in a way, people's homes are a huge investment. And in a way, I'm making sure that their investment is protected, because I will not buy trends. I will not buy things that will go out of style. I want to buy stuff that people can have forever, that they can pass on to their kids. You know, if it's trendy, I can do a trendy pattern on a pillow, perhaps, but something you could easily change. So I would say, you know, rather than sourcing eco-friendly stuff, what I do is I help guide them towards investments that they can have forever. And they can, you know, spiff up a table if they get sick of it. It's not stuff that you just dispose of.
Yeah.
Because I think so much that you know, there is a lot of that going on as well, where you buy a cute table and it was cheap, but then 2 years later you're sick of it and you throw it away. And where does all that stuff end up? So that is kind of as far as I go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because sometimes it's like we're in the world that just like consuming a lot of stuff that is like you put there, and in a couple of months it's not working well, so you have to change it and just buy another one. So I also feel that in your design you incorporate a lot of stuff that has like a history, and it's not like always like new stuff, but it's just like have like some character.
Absolutely.
So how do you lead your client, or how do you select those pieces that can talk more about your designs?
A lot of times I'll look at what they have already, because a lot of times they'll say, oh, I have my grandmother's bed that I hate and it's a terrible wood color. And I'll say, no, don't get rid of it. Maybe we can lift it up higher, make it a higher headboard. We can refinish it. I mean, as I said before, they don't make wood furnishings like they used to. And you can paint anything. You can make it into something that you would love, and a lot of times it's just helping people see what it could become, because pieces can be transformed with a little paint and a little love, and just in the combination of how you pair them with things. So I always like to have a balance. I mean, upholstered pieces I typically do cleaner and new, but they're, you know, custom done quality stuff that you can recover. So I like that, the clean, polished sofa, but I really prefer old stuff. And I have sources where I find them and I'll show them to people. And I love antique lighting.
Oh yeah,
is my favorite. I think it has soul. It's like it breathes into a room in a way that new stuff doesn't.
For sure.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next one?
I'm ready.
All right.
Bring it on. Okay. Can you describe your company's mission and core values? I mean, I kind of spoke on this earlier, but my mission, the reason I do this, is to help people. Just it's a service that I can provide. For some reason, I was born able to understand furniture arrangement, and I think someone's home is sacred. I think there is so much beauty in this world, and in a way, I feel like I'm just a curator of the beauty that already exists, and pairing it and kind of bringing people's dreams to life and giving them a nest that they love, and inspiring people. And but a sense of home is a really important thing to me, and I think everyone should have that.
Yeah, for sure. Something that I remember from that property that I walked through is that sometimes you know, like just walking through the job sites or just like if I see that they are selling a property, I walk through it and it feels like super impersonal. Like sometimes just like, I don't know if a designer is involved or not. If they are, like, I'm so sorry, but it feels like super impersonal, like super cold, and it's not like inviting people to live there. So I remember that when I opened the door to that tour, I saw the arrangement of flowers like in the table, and I was like, this is a place that I want to live here. I want to live here for sure. And then I walked through the kitchen, which is my favorite space always. So it's like, oh my gosh, I love the tile that you use for that kitchen. It's like a 3D. And it was like, oh my gosh, I love it. And the natural stone on it. So it just like little details, of course, combined with all the wallpaper that you use for that property, just like giving a different perspective of a home that is super welcoming. So
and I think color evokes,
of course, like
evokes that welcome warmth.
Sometimes
and plants and woods and breathing things and floral prints. I mean, and the people who live there, if you can bring their spirit out into it, that's good. And that's a fun family, which I'm sure you could tell from their space.
Exactly. That tells a lot about the people that is living there. I remember I can't remember actually if that was like the powder bathroom or the guest bathroom. It was like a green. So I was like, there is a lot of designers are like, oh, it's the powder bathroom, doesn't matter, or the guest bathroom, doesn't matter. And it's like, of course that matters.
That's my favorite room.
Yes, because it's super small and it's like the spot that all your guests will see when they are, you know, they're in your house. So it's like, of course it's an important spot.
And you can do something really dramatic in such a small space. So
I'm for sure with you, like that those accents and just like make it like a home, a nest that can talk about the people that is living there. Tells a lot about the interior designer that is behind. So
we have fun for sure.
Of course. The next one.
Okay. Always get them upside down. Do you think mental health is important as a creative? How does that impact your work daily? Oh boy, is it ever. I mean, mental health is everything, especially as a creative, because I can't get into a inspired creative mind frame if my mental health is not in check. You know, and I'm real open about it. I am a huge proponent. I've done all the things to just, as I've learned and grown as a woman and as a mom and as a business owner, we got to take care of our mental health, because we can't take care of anyone else if we're not taking care of ourselves first. We can't take care of our kids or our clients or our parents or our partners. So yes, I think that if I am having a day where I sit down and I'm trying to do all these things and I just feel scattered and like I'm not present really, I have to get up and I have to step away and I have to go for a walk, or I have to process whatever is distracting me and you know, tomorrow's a new day, and sleep through it and let some of whatever else is going on clear, and then come back with fresh eyes. But yeah, exercise is good. Faith of any kind is great. Meditation is wonderful. I do a morning kind of meditation. When I'm drawing, I'm calm and I'm present. It's like the only time my brain kind of calms down is when I have a pen and a paintbrush. Those are all ways that I kind of can get back into the here and now.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you have any specific, besides the painting or drawing, having a specific ritual or hobby that you enjoy and you feel calm and relaxed?
I like to write. I write in the mornings. I have kind of a morning meditation that I do. And boy, if I miss that, I can tell immediately. I can tell the rest of the day. So I wake up and I kind of set my intentions for the day and I write. I believe gratitude is huge. I can get kind of blue and moody pretty easily. I think a lot of creative people can.
Mm-hmm.
I think that creatives can access a lot of feelings that other people maybe are not that comfortable going into.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I can go into the darkness, I can go into the sadness, but I also have a tendency to get stuck there. And I will isolate. And so I think just connection is I have to get out of whatever I'm in. I have to go see friends. I have to connect with other people again and get perspective and see that this world is a lot bigger than just me and what's in my head, you know? And it's actually a beautiful place, and whatever I'm worried about isn't that big of a deal.
Of course.
So it's just perspective and sitting through a lot of discomfort a lot of times.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so the next one. The last one. The next one.
Last one. Ooh, I
Last
hope I
one.
get a good one. Okay. How do you manage client relationships and ensure satisfaction throughout a project?
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah. I mean, I as I told you earlier, I keep it very small, and I like to be the person in touch with my clients, and I love my clients. They're always friends by the end of it. I do try to, you know, I base it a lot around the person, and after a few weeks of dealing with a client, I can tell what they need.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to kind of, like I have a client right now who I like to send a weekly email just with like a summary of what I've done and been working on that week. But really, you know, and I do have boundaries. Like I don't respond to emails or clients at night when I'm with my family or on the weekend. But I like to make sure that they know what's going on and make sure that they feel heard and seen, because my job is just to make them happy, really. So I try to leave my ego out of it and give them, you know, what they need and want, because it's an investment. This is expensive.
And also it's like a long process.
Oh, yeah.
So
Long.
sometimes I feel that clients may feel a little bit lost.
Mm-hmm.
So as much communication as you can have with them, they are part of it.
Yeah.
They are like heard.
Yes.
So how do you manage the communication with them, with those emails and what else?
Well, I mean, I ask them up front. I say, how involved would you like to be in this? And some people want to go shop with me. Some people don't want to know anything. They want me to come present every pillow, every pillowcase, every, you know, lampshade, and they sign off on it, and they want to know when it's going to be ready, and they don't want to hear about it. So I ask people just directly, like, what would you like, and how can I make you happy and feel comfortable?
That's great.
That's the main thing.
Just
I just do what they need.
It's super basic.
Yeah.
And it's like, just ask them.
Yes.
And that's it.
I'm very transparent. I don't have secrets. Like, there is a lot of, like, I think people have a lot of questions when they hire designers. They don't really understand how we bill. They're like, is it commission? Am I getting sold? Or is it hourly? And so I'm just real honest with people. And I just say, ask me anything you want. There's no secret room with secret money people like tapping things.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So
all right.
we're just open.
Awesome. All right, so let's finish this conversation just with if you could give some advice to future talents in the construction industry, or just like interior designers that are just like going out of the college and they are like, what I'm going to do, and or I don't feel that I'm inspired to start my own business or whatever.
Yeah.
So what will be that advice for all of them?
Oh gosh, go work for someone. And if you think you might be into cabinetry, go work for a cabinet maker. And that could evolve into, maybe you want to be an architect, or there's so many different business opportunities that I'm exposed to. I mean, on a daily basis. Like sometimes I think, I love my seamstress who makes my pillows, and I think how fun, she sews all day. I mean, it is not that hard to start a business, but it would be nearly impossible if I hadn't worked for someone and seen how they did it. I can't imagine having started from scratch and had to make up all the systems, and then also listen to all the podcasts. There are so many, like yours.
Thank you.
But there are, I mean, my first 5 or 6 years, I just binged every time I was in the car. All these design business podcasts. That's where I needed the most help, was just in the business side of it. Creatively, I knew what to do, but how in the heck am I gonna run an office and have formulas for billing and paperwork and all of that? So work for someone. It helps. Yeah. It really helps.
In terms of a podcast, what is your favorite one to hear?
So business-wise, I mean, I cannot tell you how much I learned from, I think it was called A Well-Designed Business. I haven't listened to it in forever. Lately I've listened a couple times to the Cherish podcast, and even Ballard Designs they interview some designers that I love. At this point in my career, it's more of like, I'll search a specific designer, their name in the search bar, because I want to hear if anyone's interviewed them, because I want to hear their story, and I'll listen to it. But in the beginning, Business of Home was another huge one. Business of Home and A Well-Designed Business helped me so much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Those are good recommendations. All right. Well, now you have a lot of good information about you, Lizzie. Thank you so much for sharing all your experience in this field, and also how people can reach you out, how people can find you. If you can share with us your social media, your website, your whatever you have.
Of course.
Tell us.
Okay. Let me think about this. Okay. So my Instagram is Lizzie Pincoffs Interiors, and my website is www.lizziepinckoffsinteriors.com, and all my other info is on there, my email and my phone number, and
I'm assuming that you have like a request form on your website. So if you want that Lizzie design your dreamy house, you can fill the form and you can send it out. All right.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.
Bye.